Yo, barbecue church. We for real outside. It's Father's Day. So I hope you having a great Father's Day. If you're a father, I hope you celebrating. Hopefully you can celebrate your father if they still here, or honor the memory. Hopefully you throwing some smoke on. I got my Green Mountain smoker back there. Shout out to Jason and the team at Green Mountain Smokers. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all for real. When I'm recording this, my neighbor got some smoke going over there. Got a little graduation party, so we got the smoke popping. If I don't know if that, yeah, it's my neighbor Damien, his family, real good people. So I don't even know what I smoked this week. I can't remember. Oh, I smoked some chicken. Here's what I did. I didn't know what I was going to do. I did 4 chicken breasts, just threw them on the smoker. Didn't really have a plan, and I realized I had tortillas. And I set them up. I really didn't set up my chicken I did like smoky sweet. Do some reload, double action on there. Then I put a little bit of blackout on it to kind of bounce out that sweet. We talk about that. And I was like, you know what? We got tortillas. Let me fire up the Weber Slate. So I fired up the Weber Slate. I got my chicken to, it was like at 150 at that point, so it wasn't quite ready, but we was almost there. So I chopped it all up, and it actually looked pretty decent at that point. I think my thermometer was wilding a little bit. I chopped it all up, threw some oil on there, bam, threw some extra seasoning, threw it on the flat top, let it cook down, let it get right, threw some tacos on there. And what I do is I throw it on the oil, then I put the tortillas down, I let them heat up, and then I take the chicken and I put it on the little tortillas and let them keep cooking, let them fry up a little bit. That was dope. It's a good move. Try it out. If you got one of those, try it out. Anyway, so Father's Day, I got this Father's Day lift list that I made. 10 truths. That's what we're doing today. We're doing 10 truths. All right, because in Father's Day at times, it can be wild when, you look at like Mother's Day, like, oh my gosh, you're so great, you're a mother, like you're wonderful, you're doing everything right, you're perfect, keep doing it, keep living your best life, moms, we love you, we appreciate you. And then it gets to Father's Day and it's like, here's some underwear, you suck, be better, step up, like fam, and I'm a man. I understand. Like I'm not trying to keep hearing that. I have my own mind games, man. I have my own stuff that plays out in my head of not feeling good enough. I don't want to go somewhere else and hear all that. It's not, man. So here we are, man. We're here for you. So let's lift, man. Let's lift. So here's what we got. You're already standing on solid ground. All right. Your feet are planted on the bedrock that God has set in place. You're not clawing up from a sinkhole. You're launching out from a firm platform. Take the next step with confidence because the ground beneath you will not give way. All right, that's Psalm 18. 1836 is my reference, like my point, kind of. And it says, you have made a wide path for my feet to keep me from slipping. All right, so you're already standing on solid ground, man. All right. Number 2, the whole man beats the tough man. Muscle alone will not hold a family together. You got to bring your emotions, your thoughts, and your strength to the table as a united man. When your heart is present, your toughness turns into true safety for everyone around you. All right. In Mark 12:30, it says, and you must love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your soul, all your mind, and all your strength. So with everything we have, we love God. And we become that whole man, and then we keep pressing. We bring everything to the table and keep it moving forward. Bless our family. Bless our home. All right, tears tell the truth. Number 3. Tears are not a link in your masculinity. They are the overflow of honesty. Even Jesus let his tears fall, proving that godly strength and open emotion share the same face. Let water run so the pressure can drop. If you need to cry, cry. If you need to let it out, let it out. That's where it is. John 11:35 talks about how Jesus cried. Number 4, lead present, not perfect. Your children remember eye contact more than flawless plans. You can put the phone down, lift your gaze, and let them feel you in the room. Presence preaches louder than any polished speech ever will. So Luke 15:20 says, so he returned home to his father, and while he was still a way off, his father saw him coming. Filled with love and compassion, he ran to his son, embraced him, and kissed him. Like, this is about that son that took everything. He was like, yo, give me everything that's mine right now so I can dip out. And then he squandered everything. And his father was sitting there like, yo, he was waiting for him to come home. And when he saw him, he embraced him. All right, that was a big moment. Let's embrace our family. Provide and live thriving. A paycheck lights the house, but laughter lights the home. Provide joy and peace and security alongside money, and your family will flourish long after the bills are paid. Thrive together, not just survive the month. All right, Proverbs 15:17. A bowl of vegetables with someone you love is better than steak with someone you hate. Right. So let's just have steak with people we love. My mother-in-law, she on this vegan stuff right now, boy. Like, I'm like, go. Well, I guess we ain't going there to eat. Number 6, ask for backup. Solo heroes burn out in silence, while wolf packs feast in community. Reach out to a brother, share the load, and refuse the lie that real men carry every burden alone. Shared weight feels lighter and turns strangers into allies. So in Ecclesiastes 4:9-10, 2 people are better off than one, for they can help each other succeed. If one falls, the other can reach out and help, but someone who falls alone is in real trouble. Have the people around you. We talk about that all the time, man. That's what we're here for. If you don't have the real family, you don't have the real brotherhood, you need to get them. We got a lot of people. All right. 7, speak and heal. Unspoken pain seeps out as cold distance and sudden anger. Say the hard words to God and a trusted friend so the wound can be cleaned. Confession opens the hood so the mechanic of grace can get to work. All right? Don't hide that stuff. Don't hold it in. Don't keep it down. James 5:16. Confess your sins to one another and pray for each other so that you may be healed. The earnest prayer of a righteous person has great power and produces wonderful results. Here's the thing. When you confess, this ain't like, don't confess to just any old buddy. All right. That's why what we talked about before, having backup, you got to have a trusted brother with you. Somebody that you can talk to that's not going to run your business in the street, that's going to be there when you fall, not run your business in the street and kick you when you're down. It's important. It's important who you confess to, because it says the earnest prayer of a righteous person has great power. You got to be with a righteous person, somebody that understands like that. All right. 8 is rest because you must. All right, rest is not a luxury, it is maintenance. Shut down the screen, silence the alerts, and let stillness refill the tank. A rested soul swings a sharper sword when the next challenge appears. All right, that's Exodus. Let's go to Exodus 33:14. The Lord replied, I will personally go with you, Moses, and I will give you rest. Everything will be fine for you. The Lord gives rest, so we have to rest. Take some time out. I've been taking walks in the morning, just trying to get alone. You know, I'll put on some worship music, or sometimes I'll just go without music, and I'll just spend some time with God, and I'll just try to rest out, because I have to. Let's be resting. 9, serve her heart. Your wife does not need another solution. She needs a safe listener. Ask how she feels, hold the silence, and show love in a language she understands. When her heart feels heard, the whole house breathes easier. Ephesians 5:25. For husbands, this means love your wives just as Christ loved the church. He gave his life for her. Man, sometimes it'd be hard to sit there and listen. Like, you just, and then when you're sitting there going, well, I have the solution, I can see the solution. Sometimes you don't need to say it. Sometimes you need to shut your mouth. All right? Sometimes they just need to be heard. Just let it be heard. 10, flow like a river. Rocks resist and erode. Rivers move and nourish. Stay flexible, adapt to obstacles, and let the Spirit guide your current. Life will sprout wherever your grace-filled flow touches the banks. So John 7:38, anyone who believes in me may come and drink. For the scriptures declare, rivers of living water will flow from his heart. All right? We need to be flexible. We need to let God breathe through us. We need to let God flow through us. And knowing that he will move in us, that he's flowing through us, that he's helping us every step of the way, and that wherever he takes us is the place where he wants us, because there's a work to do. All right, that's where we're at, dads. Keep pressing, keep doing it. So recapping, you're already on solid ground. The whole man beats the tough man. Tears tell the truth. Lead present, not perfect. Provide and live thriving. Ask for backup. Speak and heal. Rest because you must. Serve her heart and flow like a river. That's what we on. That's what we into. That's what we're going to keep going with. All right. Have a great Father's Day. Keep pressing. Again, throw some stuff on the smoker. I'm getting ready to pull out to, I got NASCAR. My homeboy, John Bezic, is texting me right now. That's my Pocono. That's my NASCAR homie. So we're going to connect for sure. But make sure you're connecting with your people. Stay up. Stay blessed. Stay doing what God's calling you to do. Gang, gang. Love y'all.